पर्वत वो सबसे ऊंचा, हमसाया आसमां का। पर्वत वो सबसे ऊंचा, हमसाया आसमां का।
वो संतरी हमारा, वो पासबा हमारा हमारा।
सारे
Being Indian is my identity and I'm proud of it. I hope you are too.
मेरा भारत महान।
Jai Hind.
जय हिंद।
सारे जहां से अच्छा। यूनान ओ मिस्र रोमा सब मिट गए जहां से, अब तक मगर है बाकी नाम और निशा हमारा। कुछ बात है कि हस्ती मिट्टी नहीं हमारी, सदियों रहा है दुश्मन दौर।
Proud to be an Indian.
Be a true Indian.
ஜனனி ஜென்மபூமிஷ்ச ஸ்வர்காதபி கரியசி.
இந்தியன் என்று சொல்லடா, தலை நிமிர்ந்து நில்லடா.
Keep the spirit, fight for the nation. Jai Hind.
ஜெய் ஹிந்த், ஜெய் ஹிந்த்.
Jai Hind.
ஜெய் ஹிந்த்.
मजहब नहीं सिखाता आपस में बैर रखना,
मजहब नहीं सिखाता आपस में बैर रखना।
हिंदी है हम, हिंदी है हम, हिंदी है हम, वतन है हिंदुस्ता हमारा।
Serve the people, serve the nation. जय हिंद।
सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तां हमारा हमारा, सारे जहां से अच्छा।
From the time before 1947, where the people were telling the British to go out of the country, that we can develop our own country and we want our own nation, for contributing till 2015, the India has remained as an developing nation. Okay, so the children who are being induced into the Indian nation, and the children who will be born into the Indian nation also will study the same thing. The India is an developing nation. The question is, can't we change this? Can you and I change this? Here the thing is, I'm not a person. I have come here on one job. I want to change your mindset, right? I want to influence your thoughts. Don't think of me as a person. We have waited for many days. All of our Indian citizens have waited for many days. We don't want to wait anymore. We want the change to come, and the change can come only from you. Yes, you who are sitting down there. You can bring the change, and there has to be a revolution out there. All of the systems which are existing out there are flawed. It's not that they are flawed in this in as a corruption, as the people who are there are flawed. It's not like that, but the system is flawed. You who are sitting there are flawed. Even I, behind this mask, one person is there. He is also flawed. But I want you to realize that this person, this thoughts which I'm going to induce into your mind, they have to bring some change in your mindset. Okay, so now I'll be telling you some things where the system is flawed, and you realize yourself that if you are flawed or not. Okay, and I can tell the reason that the India is still an developing nation. It's because of you and your parents and your grandparents, okay? And it's maybe probably because of your children too. But you can stop this. You should not make your children be responsible for the India being a developing nation. And the only thing you can do for that is that you must change. There has to be a layered change of the generation, sometime between the old, kings and now, because whenever you think about the Indian history and the Indian present, India has changed in a lot ways. There has been a great infrastructure which is being coming out. There has been a great, music which is coming out. The Yo-Yo Honey Singh music, the pop music, and the old music, the cultural music, the audience has decreased. But there's a reason to that, and I'm gonna say the reason to that today. And this you have to hear this if you're an Indian, okay? Because this the change must come from you, and you shouldn't wait anymore because you must change. As I will point out some points today. That those are the things that you can change, because you can think I'm not any person to order you that you have to change. I will just influence your thoughts, and you think about yourselves, and I believe that you will change, and the India will change as a whole. Okay, so there is one thing whenever we see India in the past and in India in the present, there is one thing which has remained the same. Now all the infrastructure, as I said, has came, all the development has came, all the silicon technology, all the education, the scientists, the research and development, the rockets, the Mars mission, everything has come. But what has remained? Do you think that's Indian culture? Nah, Indian culture has been changed day by day. It is being changed really day by day because of this internet and this viral things which are coming from the Western culture. Now, I think that it's not, something which has to be stopped, because there has to be a cultural balance. There has to be our music and there has to be their music. But this is not the thing which has remained from that day. The culture will change. Do you think? Do you know what has remained from that day? Do you think that is a religion thing? No, religion is not a big issue, because all of us are brothers and sisters. We know that. We have a lot of friends from other religions. We come to parties. We enjoy as a brother. That is not the main thing. Out of India, the religion is the main thing. But I am proud to be an Indian, and religion in India is not the main thing. But I am sad to say that the caste system in India is the main thing which we have to be embarrassed about. You, if you believe in your caste, if you know what a caste is, then you have to be embarrassed. You know what a caste is? You have to be embarrassed, man, really. The world has been developing from that time. The caste system, which was an occupation system in the king's days, has been propagating into this silicon generation. The silicon generation, the science era, is an era of reasoning. There has to be reasoning for everything. And you know what a caste is. I mean, it's it's pathetic to know what a caste is. you know you shouldn't know even about caste, man. There is no meaning to the caste. Like, I am this person and you are you are sitting out there. What is the difference between us? Can you say what's the difference between us? No, you don't know what's the difference between us, because we are the same. We are born to a human and we are humans. Then what is this caste system? Why the occupation of my great grandfathers is coming upon me as some caste, weird caste. I'm gonna slap anyone if someone talks about caste, because I don't like caste and I don't think it's correct. And this is just an influence. It's up to you to know what is correct. And this caste system is the main thing at the center of India, which is influencing everything. The caste system is the main thing which the politicians are looking for. They want votes, and votes from their caste. So if the region has a majority caste, they will put that caste boy as a you know participating participant there. They will give ticket to him. This politics, this is the reason why caste system has been adamant from that time. The thing is, we have to stop this at some point. Now, How to stop this? Well, we are the new generation and we should stop this. We must understand this. Okay? So, if you're a parent out there or if you're a great grandfather or a grandfather out there, please sir listen. Whenever you're teaching to your child, don't teach about caste. If you have to fill a form, government will form about caste, you just fill it, and if we ask about caste, don't say anything about it. It's just say that it's government form. Okay, just don't teach about it, please. Don't teach about caste, please. And if there are persons, powerful persons who are listening to the video in the government, think about caste. Can the IAS officers who are administrating, or the government who are officers who are giving inputs to the ministers, sir, please think about what is caste. That is not a thing which should exist in India right now. But I know you can do anything because the politicians, they won't decide something because of that. And if I had to remove the caste system from the governmental forms, I should have to be a prime minister who has come from the the decisions of local people, the power, the power of the democracy. But that's not going to happen right now because you who are sitting down there are flawed, man. You just forget about cash from this instant if you want to see India as a developed nation, because the cash system introduces reservations, and the reservations, you know, are I can say that the somewhat the reservations are being helpful to the society. You know why? You know why reservations are important? Uh, because there are some people, there's some elders out there, some idiotic elders out there, I mean, who discriminate people based on their caste, and they do not give jobs to these people if they are from some backward caste. Now this is very, 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 very idiotic. That's why I use the term idiotic, and that is why people are still believing in reservations. Now if the people like you, if you are one such a person who I just described right now, if people like you change from the mentality inside, India has developed, man. India has passed from 1947 to 2015. You can see the, silicon is out there. Just go out and research some science. I mean, what has been discovered right now? We have discovered many things. We have seen across millions of light years. We have traveled into other planets. We have known what exists out there, what is universe. I mean, what are we made of? And we are discriminating us based on a caste. What is this? I mean, even America had a great revolution and discriminated. Stop the racism. Why are not we doing that? This is racism. Yeah, caste system is racism. Yeah, but we are continuing it. We have to stop it. All of the India as a whole, religion is not an issue. The caste system is an issue. Caste system has no beliefs. Caste system is just caste. The caste label is being, punched on our hands when we are taking birth in India. This is an idiotic thing present in the present generation. So if you wanted to do something to India, do something about this caste system. This is the new generation revolution which is going to come out right now from you. If you have to change, the change will be called as new generation revolution, because the new generation won't accept cash. Okay, all of the 2G camps, 3G camps, go away. The new G revolution is going to come, and that is going to condemn cash, and the reservations will be based on the backward people, not backward caste people. Okay, there are backward people, the people who require justice because of the income. They are born into the backward income people. So to stop, we have to take a pledge for removing this caste system from the earth. From the earth, in fact, because Indians are everywhere. Indians have talent. So yeah, let's take the pledge. I will not discriminate any human based on a caste, and I will support the unity in humans wherever I can. And the final thing I am going to pledge is, I don't know what the caste word means. It is not there in my dictionary of words. Yes, that's the pledge. Yes, with this fire of this new generation revolution, we will go forward and also remove all the other systems which have flaws in them. Okay, let's go forward. Caste system is not the only thing where the India is flawed in. There are many other sectors where the India is flawed in, and the next big sector where we know that we are flawed in, but we are not taking any step, is the education sector. Yes, and the message which I'm going to give right now goes to all different ages of the Indian citizens out there. Well, if you're a child, or if you're a high school student, if you're a college student, if you're a university student, if you're a research scholar, if you're a parent, or if you're a great grandfather, yes, this is the message for you. I'm going to share an incident which happened in my circle. A student of my college who has failed in the subject hasn't informed anybody about her problem. She went and she committed suicide. Now the question is, who induced the pressure in her mind that if she fails in some subject, she is going to fail in her life? I mean, what is the pressure? With which pressure she committed the suicide? What compelled her to take her own life, which she could excel in? I mean, this bright, very bright future. The failure of a subject is nothing before failure of big companies, and when you have to pay 30, crores of loans of your company, but you don't have any rupee. Is that is your subject failure an amountable failure of the when compared to that company? No, but the pressure someone has induced in her mind has killed her. Now, I want to ask a question. Is it not a mother? Yes, because it's a mental torture. She has been tortured by someone. Don't know what. She might have been tortured by herself. No, reasons about. But thing is, the pressure. It's like a pressure cooker. The education. The education has to be enjoyed. What you have to do is you have to, know your ambition, your goal, and you have to choose your courses in such a way that these courses come in resonance with your goal. Then and only then you will be enjoying your education. Suppose you wanted to become a pilot, and in the pilot course you'll know many things about the aerodynamics, aerospace, and aeronautics, and through the course you'll be enjoying the course, like, oh, this is the thing because of the flight flies, and something like that you'll be discovering, and there will be situated in your mind. That is called understanding. But if you do by hiring, which most of the Indian institutions teach, sadly, it is wrong. The education sector is flawed. No, the thing she committed suicide is because of the pressure. Now, the education sector in India is flawed in basically three reasons: the pressure, the by hearting, and the money control system. Okay, so the three things, and you are realizing that you are a part of it, right? Now, if you're a parent, you know that you have put pressure on your children. Now, if you haven't put, it's great. I encourage you. I encourage such parents who haven't put pressure on their children, and they have, pushed the children into the world. You can fail. You can succeed. It's your life, and the life is failure and success coming together. It's not only success. And if you only succeed, you will not know the happiness of failure. The failure is a happiness, because if without the failure you will not enjoy the happiness of success. But if you only succeed, you will not know about the happiness of success. Okay, so if you are a parent who is encouraging this way, you try your own things in the world. If you have any sort of ideas, do them. And if you want to do classical music career, if you want to pursue a classical dance career, if you want to do photography, which many people are pursuing right now, and if you want to become a bike modeler, you can go and do anything you want. The parents should be like that. But most of the parents which I saw, really, we think that the parents, really, my parents allowed me to do whatever I want, because I changed my passions from this to this to this. But my parents were never really bothered, because they had confidence in me that I wanted to do something and I will do it. And it's not about my parents, and I think many of our parents are allowing us to do something. But I saw the parents who are inducing the children to go into the engineering, go into the doctors, and have a secure future. This is wrong. That's why students fail. If students don't like studying, they will fail. Obviously, why will not they fail? Because the failure, it's because of not understanding your mistakes. You had made make a mistake by choosing the career which you didn't want. Come on, you have to understand it. The parents, you have to understand, if you don't want the students to fail, sit beside them, talk to them like a friend. What, you have a beautiful life, right? So what do you want to do in the future? Talk like this, and they will open up their mind with you. They will have these beautiful ideas in their brain, and when they open up to you, you will be shocked with these ideas, because those ideas are what are missing in the India. When you compare with the capitalist America, India has a large labor. The factors of production are land, labor, capital, and organization. We have large labor, also we have capital. Now the investments are flowing from other countries, and also the people are investing in great ideas. But parents like you and parents like someone else who are putting pressure are not allowing the people to bring up their own ideas, to do something. The organizations are not being, created from the normal people. Only the people who are allowing to the children to do something, or the people who are very rich, establish the organizations and take the labor as and give some jobs. But if everyone who has an idea, you know pursued it with passion, then and only then the labor will be correctly utilized, the organization and also the capital and the land will be correctly utilized, and India will develop. So this is a request for all of you parents. Please let students do what they want. We know about our life. We want to live our life in our own way. Okay, you have lived your life. Now don't put your dreams upon my life, because this is my life and I will live as I wanted to. Okay, just let me live my life, and if you encourage me, I think that I can do better. So this is what students want from parents and grandparents and also relatives. Okay, don't pressurize parents asking much, because my son is doing this great. What your son is doing? Hooray, your son will. You know what? The relatives are also main thing why the parents are pressurized. But the parents, please be independent of all those things. Your son is the greatest thing in the world you have, and believe in him. Okay, believe in him more than the relatives. Okay, so your son will do what he wants, and he will put your name in the Hall of Fame. Please do this. With solving this, you will solve the greatest problem in the education sector, and also there will be a lot of businesses developed, and also a lot of products, and also a lot of compelling products in business, and the whole of the Indian economy will expand, and the businesses will go into the other countries and bring foreign revenue, and that's the way India will achieve, the decrease of the distance between rich and poverty. The next thing I wanted to say is about the by hearting system, and as I already told, don't by heart the questions. You have to understand things. When you have an ambition and you have to do that. So if it is some job you wanted to do, you have to do it perfectly. Only if you can understand it, you can do it perfectly and contribute to India by doing it. But if you by heart the things, you will not be able to do it, and in the competition you will obviously fail, because you have by hearted it, and they know what are the loopholes in the concept, so they will develop a new concept, the competition compete, and they will win. So if you wanted to develop a nice product which are compatible with the international product, understand things and recruit people who understand things. Don't recruit people based on caste, because as I already told, we don't know what caste is. Next, don't recruit people based on the marks, because the marks are nothing. The evaluation system is not correct. You have to understand, every person has to understand the evaluation. You have to do it yourselves by your own means. You know what you want for your company, so interview them for what you want for the company. Don't see the marks at all. Okay, just you can see the pass marks, because they are interested in that or not, because the parents might have pressurized them to go to this field. You should not select them. Okay, because they are nothing. They shouldn't be selected, because it's not their area of interest. So that's the thing. So uh, don't buy hard things, and to parents, please dis, di- you know please don't pressurize students. And the third thing is money control. So all the education around India is money control, and no one wants to go and study in the government schools. It's fine. Now, if I don't have money, I cannot get the corporate education. Where basically the corporate education is by hearting things. Okay, so how to solve this system? Now, I have a beautiful solution, and I'm going to announce a little thing in the end of this video. So, the money control education system is going to be solved, and I am waiting for the public to understand what is this money control system doing. So the money control system of the education is increasing the distance between rich and poor. You know how rich people are getting education, poor people are getting less education. Poor people are working for rich, and rich people are becoming more rich. Poor people become more poor because they will get less jobs, and they have the family to maintain. And again, these poor people will get less education. It's going to be like that. Now, some people might jump from here to here, but there are some, not anyone. But if the education was not money control, the corporate, I mean, the good education, the quality education, if it was not money control, then it should be like that. Everyone will get equal education, and the people who have creativeness, who have innovativeness, who have the passion to work will actually get good jobs, and people who don't care about understanding things will get bad jobs. And this is the thing, how you can decrease the distance between rich and poor, and increase the horsepower of Indian society, and discriminate and correctly assign people to their jobs. That is the thing. So yes, now I'm going to tell you the solution which I have. So the solution which I have is, I am have a team of people who are who are intellectual in their ideas about things in various subjects, and we are going to make some videos on YouTube which will be free. And basically I can say that in the plus 2 colleges, plus 1 colleges, or in the engineering third school levels, some professors write books, and you are going to read from the books. Now you can question that if you make a video, how good can you make a video. Now I can say that you will enjoy this video the better as ever. I mean, it will be the best in the resources you are having, and it will be free. Anyone can access it. And the only thing I want to say is, it will be best than the professor. The professors have just the degrees. They don't know, it's just textbooks. They don't know, they cannot explain to you in life. But we'll make you videos who anyone can access. But the problem of the this thing is how to take these videos to the poor people. So that's the problem we will be solving once we make these videos, and we have many organizations to do that. So that is the problem we are solving. So encourage us, and in the last we will give some details about that thing. So yeah, so this is how the education sector can be solved. So parents, from now, please take a pledge that you will not be pressurizing, and you will be solving, you will be discussing with your son or daughter as a friend about her problems. You have to be a friend. In fact, the parents are the youth cannot change the country. The parents have to induce the seed in the youth's mind to change the country. So please, parents, take the pledge that you will not pressurize and allow them to do anything they want. And the students, you should also take a pledge that you should understand, and you should have a goal to pursue, and you should have confidence to do that. Okay. And the money control education system, now it's going to be failed before this free education system which everyone is going to have. And if that is going to take much of time, I am assuring that in 1 year we will have all videos till plus 12, if we have right amount of support from the general public. And if not, we will post in our YouTube channel all the required resources and all the PDF files which they can study from. Okay, so everything will be free, and you need not attend an costly course, and you can go into the IITs. Before going into the next flaw of the Indian society, I will share a small incident with you. Once I was going in Shabari Express from Trivandrum to Hyderabad during the Shabarimala time, where many of the devotees of Ayyappa come to Shabarimala and go. It is a huge crowded place back then, and you will not get a ticket in the rail. If you just try by yourself, you have to You have to you wait in line from 6 o'clock. So the train was too crowded then, and I was in sleeper coach, and the whole compartment was filled with these devotees, and I was the only one who's sitting in the compartment, who was not on this trip. So the time was passing on, and I think 6 hours has passed on, and a beggar came, and a beggar came from that side. So I saw him, and I closed my bed sheet and I slept. So then, as he came by, I heard some songs. All the day, all the night, I was singing songs because these people sing songs. These devotees sing songs in the train when they are traveling. So I thought the song was of the devotees, but that was a beautiful tone with a beautiful voice. That song. As the beggar came nearby, I closed my bed sheet because he would ask me money, and he came nearby, and the sound the stick, he was blind actually. So the blind stick sound came, and the song was also I felt that song was also coming nearby. Now I closed my bed sheet that he would come and ask me money, and people in my compartment pulled the beggar and made him sit beside them. So I was interestingly watching what was happening, and I opened my bedsheet and I heard the beautiful song from that guy. It was one of the most beautiful songs I've ever heard. Over the cassettes, you can hear those Yesudas songs where they sings. He's a beautiful singer. He sings many devotional songs, and I am pretty sure that all of the people of India, once they hear that Yesudas song and they hear this guy's song who's blind, so they will choose this guy because he had such a beautiful tone, such a beautiful voice, and such a beautiful sense of rhythm that he was singing so beautifully. I felt that he was literally the god because he was traveling in the compartment, and he was singing for every one of them. And people asked him how much he want, and he said that I don't want any money. I I am a beggar, but I didn't come here to beg. I came here for the Lord Ayappa, and I am just traveling here because of your sympathy. Because I don't have any ticket, and I will sing for you. Just allow me to travel in this train. And I really felt sort of I did a mistake, and this stereotypes which we make are really bad. The stereotypes which we make are really bad. There are many examples for this in the Indian society, and this is the main thing which you have to understand. Now, when the such a talent, why didn't it come up? Because of us, because of you. Now, if you like classical music, or if you don't also, there is no problem. Or if you like pop music, compare it with whatever I'm saying. So if you like classical music, now whom would you want to sing for you? A better singer, right? But there are more better singers. Now, obviously, he didn't try, or if collectively tried, all these compartment peoples must have had some networking with some great peoples, and they must have, just called someone else and said that I had a great singer here, and I think he can sing for you, but no one didn't did because he was a beggar, right? And everyone know it. But why are we not, struggling for others' betterment? They are our brothers and sisters, right? Now, we all pledged in our schools in the childhood that Indians are my brothers and sisters. Now, don't see Indians as some, independent entities. We are all one. We are all unique. Unity in diversity, they say. There are many diverse people, but we are united. So, if you have spotted a pretty good talent, and if you have networks, just please help them to get along, and get them above the the networking you have, and they will succeed in life. Because the the guy the guy don't know how to go, and he don't even have an idea. I mean, he can sing pretty good, but he don't know how does it sing, he sing compared to others. So it is very important, and it is at the center of the society that we have to help each other. Helping is very important thing. So after talking about helping, I will talk to you about a little funny topic. It's helping the rich people. You know, how do we help the rich people? I don't want to help the rich people, you're thinking, but you're really helping the rich people. You know how? There is this hereditary system in India in every department, like actor's son is an actor, actor's daughter is an actor, actor's son is a singer, famous singer, and a politician's son is a politician. They are being born into the system, and you are giving them chance. Yes, you are giving them chance. You are the audience, and you are giving them chance. If you reject them, then they won't even come up as an actor. Many of them, in fact, it is just because of their senior actors for popularity and the familiarity that they are coming up. But if they are introduced into the system along with other actors talented actors who want to penetrate into the movie industry, they will not stand a chance before the talented actors, because they are born into the system and they use the popularity of their fathers, and that is your mistake because you have encouraged them. You know what happened? There are three types of fans: fan, real fan, fan of action, and the last thing is fan of family. Now if you are a real fan, I mean, you know him in real life and he is your inspiration, you like his character and behavior and his actions and his thoughts, then you are his real fan. Now if you are a fan of action, okay, that means you like his action and you are a fan of his action. I mean, if fan of the family, that means you like his family. Their prestige is good and they do all the good services to the society. Now there are a lot of reputed movie industry families and the politician industry families out there, and if you really like them, it's good. If you know about them in the real life, how they behave, that is not a big issue because we are not concerned about it, but we are really concerned about what are they doing to the society, and they are doing good, so you're a fan of a family. But if you are a fan of an action, okay. But whenever I go into the outside world and I ask people, who are you a fan of, or like who is your favorite hero, and they say that some name, and are you a fan of him, and they say yes. Are you a fan of his action, and they say no, I'm a fan of him. And I say, oh, do you know him in real life? You know his character, his behavior? No, they say no, I don't. I don't know him in real life, but I'm a fan of him. And this is where we are flawed in, and that is why that senior actor's son or daughter is going to come in the future and take the other talented actors place because of you. You should not be a fan unless and until you know them in real life. You should be a fan of action. You should respect their action, and if you are respecting their action, if their son comes into the real arena, then you will see the action of his son, but you will not see the son. Because when you see the action and when you compare this action to the other talented actors out there, then these sons don't stand a chance before the other talented actors. Now these really funny dub smash videos are coming upon, and the Indians are doing really great in them because there are really talented actors out there, and I have talked to many of them, and they say that they have really tried to penetrate in the movie industry, but they were not, because there are no enough chances, and because there are no enough chances because of you. You are being a fan instead of being a fan of action. Think in your mind what you're doing. Okay, just be a fan of action, but not a fan unless and until you know them in real life. Okay, so this is where we have to come as an audience, and also for politicians. Politician's son is not a politician. See, politicians, we believe you as leader, we vote for you, okay, we think that you do something good for our society, but if you introduce your son directly into the politics, it's not good. He has to rise from the ashes, he has to be the leader, he has to agree, make people agree that his decisions are correct and he is a leader, then and only then he is a politician, and unless and until, he will not become a politician. So you, the person you are sitting down there, are agreeing the politician's son as a politician, and you shouldn't do that. Okay, whenever the hereditary thing comes, try to stop it actually, because no, even if you not try to stop it, try to evaluate him. Is he a real leader? Is he a real actor? And if he's good, it's okay because he's in the popularity and it is his luck. Okay, but try to evaluate him really good, and that is what I want to say. If we can change it directly, if all of us collectively try, we can change the system directly. We should stop helping those rich people because they are already rich, and we should help poor people. We should help the talented actors who are poor to come into the movie industry and to create revenue. Okay, yeah. Now let's talk about developing business after deciding what to do. Now if you have an idea, you have to go and pursue it. But you have to also keep in mind that are you having a noble idea or already is it existing? So already if it is existing, why would you do it? Are you providing new features? Are you having a R&D, research and development department in your business? Do you have it in your idea? Are you providing it some new features? Now, if you're not providing any new features, why would the market demand your product? Because already there is an existing product which has existing customers. So no one want to convert their customer. No one want to convert their established product to your product which has no R&D department. So you have to provide something new. Okay. So before developing any business or before creating any business, you have to keep in mind that you have to be consumer friendly and you have to be good and you have to have some new qualities than other products which are exist in the market. Then and only then you can develop a business or create a business, in fact. So for creating the business, once you have decided, there are many venture capitalist firms out there. The fashion is really growing in India right now. There are many investors, in fact. If you Google it, you will get it. So uh, depending on the type of the business you have, you can choose whatever venture capitalist firm you have, and then from the investors you can choose one investor and you can proceed with that, and you can develop your business and you can be the CEO of your company. So this is the way you have to proceed. But whenever someone discourages you because they say that you will have some loss in your business, don't believe them, because you are creator of your own destiny. Have the confidence, and if you develop your business and if you take your business into the foreign, or if you expand your business out there will be many jobs across India, and you will bring the foreign revenue into India, and you will develop and contribute to India. So I want you to to go out with the ideas you have. Make in India is our central government statement, and we will do it. We will do it, and we have the ideas. Parents, please encourage students or any persons who are wanted to do these businesses. They are investors. You can Google them, or you can ask anyone who is experienced with the business, or you can even ask me. You can mail me. So there are things, but you have to use the resources very carefully. You have This is the all this business stuff, it's about your head. You have to evaluate every risk. So don't be afraid of loss. Do what you want. If your business product is really good, you will really succeed in whatever you want to do. Okay. But the really important thing I want to say is the research and development labs of your businesses. So once you release your product into the market, it's not good that you keep generating the same product. You have to research some things and introduce some new qualities into the market, into the product, and market it. Okay. So new qualities are the things which the people will be watching upon, and the competitors also will have their research and development, and you have to increase the quality and quantity and all the other features which you are introducing. And it's the way the technology will be increasing of India, and also the quality and the satisfaction of the consumers will increase, and the jobs will increase in the R&D departments, and the scientists will increase. So R&D is too much important for India. India has a great deal of scientists, but the sad thing is all the scientists are going and working in foreign. You see, it's not ethical, man. I'm directly talking to these people who want to go into the foreign and earn money. See, you have vast amount of market in India, and why you are deciding to going into the foreign, helping that country. In fact, you know why? Because suppose you are a space scientist and you wanted to go and work in NASA, because of the creativity you have, you decide that ISRO is not, ISRO doesn't deserve you. Because I've talked to people who say that ISRO doesn't deserve them. I'm gonna give a slap on his face and say that if you talk about your country in this way, I'm gonna really we have to be aggressive about this type of person, because they have been born into a country. They are studying in our country. They have eaten our food, and then they are scolding our the same country. Is it good? No, if they have this personal decision of going to the North and earning money, let them do it. But if they scold our country, I'm going to tell you that we should be really aggressive. We should be, pushing the thoughts into the from whatever. So that's the thing. Don't go and help other countries. Now, if you go to the foreign and help other countries, they will develop and they will finally compete with India. But India will not stand the competition because of your creativeness, the idiotic creativeness which you have helped the foreign company, which you didn't help India. So this is a matter of patriotism you have. You see, if you have some patriotism, it's good, but it should not come just on the Independence Day and the Republic Day, and you keep a flag over here and enjoy it in America. Come on, you have to be patriotic. You have to develop something for India. Okay, do it in India. Help India. Help ISRO. If you are you're so much talented. Help DRDO to develop nice technologies. Help many agriculture departments. CRISAT is there, and CCMB is there for central and molecular biology. National Institute of Nutrition for nutrition food testing, because nothing is really goodly established in India. Come on, there are intelligent scientists out there who are willing to work for India, and there are people like you, some people like you who wanted to go and work for that country instead of India. Just change your mind. If you want some money, then get the hell out of here. But even I'm saying that if you can earn money by establishing a business. The best example is Elon Musk. He is the CEO of Tesla Motors. He is the CEO of SpaceX, the private space researching organization in America. So when they have established such things, why can't you? If you have such talent, then you can go and establish such things. And even ISRO is waiting for such innovators, but no one is going forward because everyone wants to go and work for the America and develop that nation which is already developed. Man, why are you doing that? Come on, develop your own country, help people come get jobs, get good jobs, get research and development, and develop your India. Okay, I'm not talking about everyone, because everyone is struggling at ISRO and DRDO to help better technology, great good technologies, and we have by far the most good technologies in the world, and we will develop more, and we will become the first in the world, and at a certain point of the time. And I want it to come fast. I want it to come from all the talented people out there. Okay, come fast and come with fire to develop India. The India will take care of you. India will give you what you want, but only if you give India what you have. Okay, make in India, contribute to India. But this be Indian, buy Indian is flawed by marketing tactics. Make India, contribute to India. That's it. That's it for businesses. So, what am I telling you? Am I telling you to follow my sayings or all the messages which I have said in this video? No, I'm not saying anything of that. Just consider it as an influence. Consider it as an influence where you have got the inputs of where the faults are. You know where the problem is in the machine. You can repair it. The wrench is in your hand. Would you repair it or not for your brothers and sisters? It's in your hand now. Everything is upon to you. If you want to repair it, just join the community of the New Generation Revolution, NewG Revolution, with the whose description is in the link below. And whatever we say, whatever we think about, will be all public. Everything will be public, and we will show everything to you, whatever is happening, and we will keep great discussions, great debates. All the news channel debates, all the media debates are flawed. Everything, they invite the politicians, but the debate should be having the normal people. So we will have a great debate. Then all the youth will have great debates over the internet and on the YouTube. So this is a community. This is the New Generation Revolution, and what we can do, with the community, what we can do with the power in our hand, we will show the India, and we will change the India. So join us in New G Revolution if you like, and if you want to change the India, and if you want to repair the nation with the wrench in your hand, with all the power. Okay, so before going, I'm just saying that this is an influence. If you got offended anywhere, it's in your own mind, and you can do whatever you want. Okay, so uh, don't think that you have to do this. It's just an influence for your thoughts. Decide for yourself. which side you are going to be. You're going to sit in your office and you're going to earn for your family, that's it, or you're going to do something for India and in turn become rich, or in turn become, whatever you wanted to become. So before going, I'll attach a small video in the end so that you will know what exactly I'm talking about. And this is a pretty old video, but no one has come up with an idea of how to change, and we are taking the initiative, and the initiative has been taken. The faults are identified, and we have to cut the faults one by one in order to develop the India. Okay, so yeah, watch the video, enjoy.
सर आपके लिए उस पार कार का इंतजाम किया है सर आइए सर चल चल
I hate this country.
तुम चलो तो हिंदुस्तान चले, तुम चलो तो हिंदुस्तान चले, तुम चलो तो हिंदुस्तान चले, तुम चलो तो हिंदुस्तान चले। लगा हाथ के सूरज सुबह निकाला करे, हथेलियों में भरे धूप और उछाला करे। ओ लगा हाथ के सूरज सुबह निकाला करे, हथेलियों में भरे धूप और उछाला करे। उफक पे पाँव रखो और चलो अकड़ के चलो, उफक पे पाँव रखो और चलो पकड़ के चलो, फलक पकड़ के उठो और हवा पकड़ के चलो।